Have you ever been in court for any kind of lawsuit, misdemeanor, civil charges, or anything like that? And if you haven't, I'm guessing, unless you're five, you've seen several different law shows on TV. So, what does that have to do with a video about relationships? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you. I'm Geoff Laughton, your RelationshipArchitect.com. Welcome to this week's Facebook Live. And I had a situation, give you a quick story. I was working with a couple a little while back, and we were working out, something that was relatively benign, not really too big of a problem, it seemed. And then all of a sudden, wham, one of them started getting really pissed off. And the angrier they got, they started coming up with justifications and examples of why they were right about what a schmuck or a jerk their partner not only had been, but is kind of always like. You're always doing this. You never do that. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Right? Ever run into that situation? If you haven't, you should write a book and you'll make a boatload of money. So here's the thing that really hit me as I'm listening. Because when I work with people, I'm always listening to what they're saying, but it's the energy, which, by the way, is a useful tool when you're dealing with conflicts in your own relationship. The energy is what you really want to follow as the more accurate compass of what's actually happening. But anyway, I digress to get back to my point. The thing that I began to notice is the way this person that was angry was, bringing up example after example. Two things really became crystal clear to me. One, that person was building a case, just like an attorney on TV or in real life, building a solid case in their mind. This, here's evidence. And then the other thing that was happening was there was absolutely no energetic heart connection going on between them. Because why? Everybody's in their head building a case or defending against a case. And of course, usually the person that's having the case made against them, they're looking kind of shell-shocked, like, what? Where did this come from? What's going on? So here's the thing that I want to advise everybody not to do. Number one, you've got to realize, and this is part of your way out of this kind of thing, by the way, when it happens to you, you really want to realize that whatever case you're building is likely not very true, if at all true. Why? Because when we get emotionally upset, then the mind, the ego, wants to come in and not only try and alleviate the upset, but sometimes we have to prove, the ego wants us to prove that, well, I am justified in being really pissed off. So, here's the thing. Here's your way out. When that happens, if you're the one who goes from I love you to screw you in a matter of minutes, the most important thing is hopefully that you realize that you just made that leap. And when you've made that leap, you kind of got to come back and you want to come in here, if for no other reason than you want to remember that the person you're talking to 10 minutes earlier, or maybe the day before, was somebody that you feel pretty sure about loving. 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 Love is not enough to make a relationship work, but it is the bare minimum of what it takes to make a relationship work. You guys have heard me say that before. Bears repeating. So if you can realize that all of a sudden you are trying to prove a case, and you're actually grabbing up in the ethers of your noodle evidence to prove your case, then what you really want to be doing is, number one, you get in here. Wait. Okay. Take a few deep breaths. This is someone I love. And really, when I think about it, they love me. They keep proving that they love me in other ways. So then the real thing that can make the huge difference is that you go ahead and you ask yourself, what is actually true? And truth, because we make crap up all the time. I did a video a few weeks back. MSU is more than a football team. Making stuff up. All of us do it all day and night long. So what your mind is telling you is all your justified reasons for being pissed off at that person is probably BS. There might be some truth in it, but it's probably BS. So what I want to suggest you do is you look and see what it is that's actually true. True defined as you have to see it with your own two eyes. You have to hear it with your ears, and you have to see it with your own eyes, and it's indisputable. And the other person has to see it too. Interpretation is not always truth. In fact, it's rarely truth. And once you get what's true and what isn't, and you're in here, then you can go, okay, with it. Come out. Take a few deep breaths. And then look at, how have I created what I'm upset about? Where's my mind going? What's the agenda? And then you could say, okay, honey, sweetheart, baby doll, cutie pie, whatever you call your significant other. Whew. Man, my mind just ran away with me. So let me tell you what's really going on and why I think I'm upset. Then you can get somewhere. Okay, try that. And a reminder that a week from today, which will be June 11th, I will be doing the monthly relationship inventory live video. And that's where you, yes, you get to pick the question, the topic, the subject. So there's a link right over there or there, depending on which way you're looking. But there's a link where you can click on and anonymously leave question, suggestion for what you want me to talk about. And I will pick one and address it next week. So enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you might be. And I will be back in a couple days. And while you're out there doing you, do it with love, love fiercely, and love fully. What else is there, really, when you think about it? Okay, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.